And action.
Welcome to the Retard Show. Boom, boom, boom. Just kidding. Hey, everybody. Welcome to JEAT Podcast.
What up, YouTube?
He actually did it. He actually did it.
The fucking mad lad. This is Tyler, the intro man, speaking live from a garage.
Live and direct.
Who else have I got with me? We got a stellar cast of guests on the show today.
It's our podcast.
Yup.
What do you mean
It's
guests?
the same people as every time.
Yeah. This is Alex.
I'm my mom.
I'm Jamie.
Eliah.
Yeah.
Young
Yeah.
Eli.
You didn't go with the
I'm
nickname
my mom,
this
and no,
time.
I'm done with that. So I'm over it.
He's done with it. He's getting...
He has set the trend. It is no longer there. The enjoyment of setting trends.
Okay, well, today on JEAT Podcast, we're going to be talking about yet another album.
Wow. Who would have thought?
Yeah, pretty surprising stuff. Which album are we talking about? Alex.
We are talking about Death Magnetic by Metallica.
Death Magnetic. Ooh, a metal album.
Yes.
We haven't done one of those yet.
Chosen by Alex himself.
Okay.
Aha!
So explain.
Okay, it was, I believe, Metallica's 9th album. The first one recorded with their new bassist?
Yeah, their new
Bassist?
bassist.
Bassist.
Senor Robert Trujillo.
Yes.
What a name.
What a name.
Oh, he's a fucking badass. He looks like an ape.
Okay.
Wow.
No, like,
No, he
for
looks
real.
like a luchador or something, man. He's huge.
Yeah, and he's got the long hair and
He's
everything.
got long hair. Yeah, yeah.
Have you heard him play flamenco?
Flamenco?
On acoustic guitar?
He plays flamenco?
Dude, he fucking like wrecks that shit. It's hilarious.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's so good.
Friggin' okay, well, yes. Anyways, this album came out, let's see, 2008. It was produced by Rick Rubin.
Rick Rubin.
Rick
And it
Rubin,
was
my
their
boy.
first one not produced by Rob Rock.
No, Bob
Rock.
Bob
Rob
Rock,
Rock.
former
Bob
member
Ross.
of the Payolas.
Oh,
Somebody here has a connection to the
I got a connection. I got a connection to Metallica. I'm like literally like 3 people away from knowing the members of Metallica.
Yeah, that's pretty...
So why don't we get James Hetfield up in here?
Well, because he's 3 people away, you know.
So
F3.
meet those 3 people.
I gotta meet those 3 people.
How
I
hard
don't know,
would it
man.
be?
I've met,
Fucking dad.
Wait, how do
I've
you
met
know
Bob
them?
Rock, huh?
How do you know them?
How do I know? Okay, so my dad was in a band called the Payolas in the 80s, and it was Bob Rock was the guitarist for them.
Shit.
Yeah, so that's what he did in the 80s, and then Bob Rock became like a big music producer in like the 90s. He's
And
most
produced for
famous,
Metallica.
most famous for producing Metallica. Yes.
Shit.
Some of their best albums.
Yes, some of their best albums. The Black Album, was it Load and Reload and Saint Anger?
You mean their worst album?
Those are the worst ones.
The worst ones? Yeah, maybe not their best albums
You
actually.
could have said so many other ones, but those ones.
Well, those are the ones that he produced. So.
Tis fair. Tis
God
fair.
damn it.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah, definitely. He changed their sound. I'm pretty sure
For the worse.
This isn't entirely true, but based on my dad's little anecdote, basically what happened is Metallica went up to Bob Rock, not Bob Ross.
Bob Rock.
Rob Bach.
And they
You
were
never
like,
know, right?
and they were like, we want you to make us like a huge fucking like platinum selling band, and so he did.
And
it
destroyed
It has
their
nothing
sound.
to do
I-
with them being like very talented artists.
No,
or anything like
literally
that.
completely changed their sound from the after the Black Album.
But the Black Album got them popular too.
Yeah, that's what.
The
No,
Black
that's what
Album-
made them popular.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I
was
see,
their-
I see.
That was their sellout album.
That was their sellout album. Yeah,
This one sold really well too.
it did.
No, by sellout I mean like they sold out.
Yeah,
to
they-
like what people wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They
That's where
abandoned their roots.
that's where they went mainstream.
wrong
They were
with
like,
that.
they were like,
Yeah.
fuck thrash metal. We don't want that anymore. But this album right here, Death Magnetic,
It's going back to it.
it's going back to it. It's because it's supposed to be return to form.
I see. So 2008 was like their...
Yes.
They just
wanna
wanted
get
to do
back.
more thrash, so they did. Well, thrash-ish.
Well, yeah.
They
'cause,
wanted
like,
to.
They
'cause,
wanted
like,
Yeah, the
to.
key word there is wanted.
This album has a good mix of thrash and like actual good melodies and shit.
yeah.
Like studio melodies.
I think it's a very good album.
So, I was pretty nostalgic for this album because this is the first Metallica album I ever heard when I was
Damn.
little. I got it from the library.
Damn.
Downloaded it to my computer.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's
You evil man.
you know.
Stealing music from public libraries.
But so I don't know. I remember this album being much better. I re-listened to it, you know, for this.
I'm offended.
I'm not saying it's a bad album. I'm just saying it's not one of their best, for sure. It's definitely trying to return to the thrash, but they didn't really because
Well,
it's like there's
like
a
I said,
couple
there's still
songs where it's
melodies,
almost thrash, but
Yeah,
it's still not.
there's certain sections.
they
where
don't
it is.
have the same energy.
There's
that they
certain
used to.
I
sections
mean,
that are.
they're getting older.
Yeah, that's what
less
I mean.
drugs.
Like, they've
James
kind of-
Hetfield was sober.
Oh,
Like, there's a lot of
man.
things that are going on, or
Yeah.
is sober. I guess he was.
Yeah.
Was he sober back then? Like this?
I don't know.
2008.
Maybe he's like a little bit sober.
Maybe.
No, he got it really bad, and then he like just quit it altogether. He
Oh,
went to
I see.
rehab for a while.
Yeah, Metallica was kind of like notorious for their fucking drinking and drugs.
He didn't do
problem.
heavy drugs. He just drank.
Yeah, they
shit
just
ton.
drank a
Like,
lot,
He just
yeah.
drank so much, and then his wife kicked him out of the house, and he's like, maybe I gotta go to rehab.
How the fuck are you famous and your wife kicks you out of the house?
Because you are an alcoholic.
Okay, you gotta realize this guy's like super humble. Like
he?
he doesn't show off his fame. He's got a nice house somewhere in Colorado.
Yeah,
By
okay.
the mountains, goes hunting, eats elk.
Like, so he hangs out with Joe Rogan most.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like a
He's an
yeah.
army.
He's a normie.
No, he's super like humble and everything.
Oh god.
And then there's Lars, who's like
Yeah.
new level of hype and fame.
Lars has a board game dedicated to him, guys.
Seriously?
Yeah. Twilight Imperium is at the very bottom. It says like, for Lars, thank you for everything or something.
Yeah,
Seriously?
that's true.
Yeah.
Is
Twilight
that-
Imperium?
Yeah.
That's a big game too. Fuck me. Yeah, no, that guy throws around his money all the time. I think he's on his third or second wife or something.
He's the fucking drummer, my god.
Dude, everybody hates on him, but he's actually decent.
He's a good drummer.
I think he's a very good drummer.
Yes.
Like, obviously, there's funny moments where he misses fucking beats and he just fucks up, but so does everybody, right?
Yeah.
So does
He's
everybody.
been drumming
Getting
for.
paid not to though.
Jesus.
Not really. If you're doing a live show, you just do whatever. Like, you expect things to happen wrong, right?
No.
Like, have you seen some of their live shows where, you know, like that part in Fade to Black where it goes like the power chords?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. They were doing it and James didn't have his guitar set on distortion, so it was just like acoustic, like ding it, and it was really bad. It was just funny.
You remember that time when they were on MTV and they played So What? And then they also played Last Caress by the Misfits and then they got taken off air?
Why they get
Okay.
taken off air?
Because the first lyrics for Last Caress is, I got something to say, I killed a baby today, it doesn't really matter to me as long as it's dead. And then
What the fuck?
I raped your mother today, it doesn't matter too much to me as long as she's raped.
So they started singing that on.
Yeah, and then the other song, So What? It's like, one part's like, I fucked a goat, something, so what, fucked an old man, and just goes through and all the different drugs and stuff they've done. So yeah, they did that as like a fuck you to MTV. And then
But
they
I
got
mean,
in a little bit of trouble.
Nirvana did a fuck you to MTV too.
They did, yeah.
They also
A
got
big
removed.
fuck
They
you.
broke
Yeah, I
Rape
off.
know.
me. Yeah.
And what's his face? Green Day did too. Not Green Day.
His face, yeah. Green
No,
Day's
what?
face.
No.
Yeah.
Green Day's a singular person.
No. Who does Billy? Is it Billy Joe
Oh yeah,
Armstrong?
that's
Is
Green
that Green Day? It
That's
is Green Day. Yeah, they fucked on MTV too.
Okay.
He's like, 1 fucking minute. What am I, Justin Bieber? And he just throws his guitar and leaves.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, because they were giving him a time limit, and he's like, I want to do my fucking song.
I mean, it is Green Day, guys.
Yeah, it's just fun for people to shit on MTV.
Yeah.
You know.
MTV's easy to shit on.
Well, Green Day started one of their shows with Master of Puppets.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, a few of them actually.
That's pretty sick, actually.
And then Metallica did a few of theirs with American Idiot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Wait, Metallica covered American Idiot?
Like for a little bit, for like 30
Oh,
seconds
sure.
of it.
I
At
like
the start of their
American
show. Like I guess warm up or something. I don't know,
Yeah.
it was just fun.
All right. Well, let's get into the actual album now.
The
I
song
guess.
list?
Song list. That was Just Your Life. Actually, album starts out with like 60 seconds of silence.
Where?
Yeah.
I didn't hear 60
I
seconds.
didn't get
of
no
silence.
silence, bro.
I got
Really?
a long ass guitar fucking.
Yeah, me too. I got a
riff,
long
yeah.
ass intro.
Huh.
It's just in Tyler listened to a weird album version. So
No, I swear to God. All right, maybe I'll have to re-listen
Maybe
to
your
it again.
phone wasn't loading properly.
No, I swear to God.
Sat
I swear to
there.
God. You start
Just
the
a second,
song and then it's just go. I don't know. Maybe it's just on my specific version of the album.
I listened to the one on SoundCloud.
it's not silent. There's a heartbeat.
There's a heartbeat.
Oh, the heartbeat that starts the song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God! I
Oh,
didn't even
right,
hear
I was
that.
tripping out on that.
It's,
Wow,
it's like
that's
a heartbeat
cool.
going.
I was
It's not
tripping out on
silence,
that.
I just want to say the first two songs, probably some of their most catchy riffs.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The second
And
song,
Cyanide
dude.
too.
First two songs,
Yeah.
oh fuck, such a great way to start off the album. I love how they go into each other too.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Like,
Like enter each other, penetrate each other.
they
Just men with guitars penetrating.
they dock with each other
Yeah.
a little bit.
They sound.
Yeah. And they're also long as fuck. 15 minutes exactly is the first two songs in total. Oh god,
Yeah,
yeah.
those were 7-minute songs.
Yeah, but two of them together is 15 minutes.
Two of them together is 15
Yeah.
minutes.
I mean, all their songs are long.
That's that's kind of what makes this album special. I mean, like they have long songs on their other
Yeah.
albums, but they're not usually all this consistently long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for
I mean, that's like the biggest deviation from their thrash, like from being thrash, is how long the songs are.
Yeah, that's true. But that's kind of I don't know. That's kind of what makes this album unique. Basically, all the songs kind of have like this similar style where it's like
But it's also like Metallica style.
it's Metallica style. Like they have like a main riff for the song, and then they like go like between different.
And
riffs,
they change tempos.
and they
stuff.
change
That's what I
tempos,
love
and
about
they
it.
change sections.
That's
right?
what I love about it.
Yeah.
So like it flows weird, but it feels natural because it changes so much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was watching this video where this guy's talking about like there's a pattern in the riffs where it's 3 and a tail. So you know like how Sandman's 3 and then it goes dun 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 dun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's like that for like half of these songs.
Yeah.
So it's definitely their style. If you know, like listen to the album and you'll notice it. And you'll be like, what the fuck? Like 3 and then another part. It's pretty cool.
A lot of the songs on this album did sound very similar, though.
Yeah.
I think that was
because of
the
reason.
point.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
That's been their style
I
for a while.
can't differentiate the songs by like their name. I just like listen to the whole album as a whole.
Yeah.
I think that's the way, except for like the slower songs, like The Day That Never Comes and Unforgiven.
Unforgiven, of course. Yeah.
Unforgiven was a sad song.
I don't like this version.
I don't like
the first Unforgiven.
Unforgiven.
This is Unforgiven
That's
3,
that's
isn't
my that's my least favorite song of the album for sure.
Are all the Unforgivens like?
Yeah, they're all like
Slow.
power ballads.
Yeah. Power, that's a good word.
Power
I
ballads.
didn't even think about that. Was Suicide and Redemption just a...
It was
It was
just
an instrumental.
Just an instrumental, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I listened to it the first time. I was like,
Where's the words
I
going
was like,
to be?
it was in the gym doing it, right? And I was like,
It's kind
the
of
fuck, maybe I'm just not paying attention. So I re-listened to it. I was like, nothing skipped ahead. And I was like, oh, this is just an
no, it is an
Yeah, it
instrumental.
is- it
Their
is
first
just
instrumental since Injustice for All, I think.
Yeah.
Which is strange because I like the instrumental on Master of Puppets is probably my favorite one, and I think
one?
there's one on Ride the Lightning as well that I really like. But I wish that they did more instrumentals, and I'm glad they put one on this album. That being said, I don't think it's that good.
It's 10 minutes
It's kind
long.
of it's 10 minutes long. It's kind of split into different sections, and the first section is pretty bad, and the last section is also not great. But the middle section is really good. But that's it.
the gooey center.
The gooey
I
center.
couldn't
yeah.
see them playing this live, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
Well, the
like,
majority of this album, honestly, like,
Yeah.
I mean, they've played a lot of these songs live, and they work really well.
That's kind of funny though, because like
it's weird to play them by themselves, just because
you say that, but these are all kind of like not jams because it's not like they're not like long like improvised songs. They're all like very like meticulously done.
They
but-
started by improvising.
Did they? Okay.
A
Okay.
full
album?
studio record, yeah. It was
This-
like 30 hours worth of just like new riffs and stuff that they're just coming up with in the studios. And then they're like, okay, let's make some songs out of this. Because they weren't planning on making songs, they were just jamming.
Yeah. But
they put
like
'em
when they
together.
actually went in to record the songs,
They had them ready.
They had them all
Yeah, of
ready.
course,
Yeah.
of course.
That was the recording style.
I mean-
Well, I mean, that's how you normally write.
Yeah, that's
music.
most of their songs are just all,
I mean,
all recorded.
a lot of people do that, right? You know, you just do a bunch of riffs and you're like, all right, that sounds good. We'll make a song.
Yeah, no.
I guess so. That's basically how you could sum up this album. It's a bunch of riffs that sound good.
And they do. They are very catchy.
They are very. There's a lot of really catchy riffs, and some of the hooks on this album are fucking great. I think my favorite one's probably Broken. No, actually, Cyanide's really good.
Cyanide is
Cyanide.
That
really
hook
good, yeah.
is it's to die for. Holy shit.
The solo on The Day Never Comes also. Fucking get
Oh,
goosebumps.
it's so good.
When
yeah.
you listen to the album, Cyanide is the mark of where the worst music
Oh
starts.
yeah. Okay, so like the first two songs, absolutely killer. Really great opener.
Really good
Third
riffs.
song, Broken Beat and Scar. That's probably my favorite song on the album.
Really?
Honestly. I'd say
Really?
so. Yeah.
Okay.
I really. That's
That's
the
the
three.
one where he says he gets raped. They rape me, right?
I
He
think
says
so.
that, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. That's the one where
The
it's
first
like.
time I didn't catch that. The second time I was like, oh damn, okay.
That kind of fits the title though. Broken
kinda
Beat and
does,
Scared,
yeah. Yeah.
Kind of what.
Hopefully, the hook on that song. That's probably the thrashiest, I think. Like,
The intro to the first song is pretty. Like it starts off. That actually, I think it was the first song. Kind of reminded me of Slayer's new work on Repentless for a second,
I
and
haven't heard that.
then it wasn't.
Rip.
I mean, Repentless also not the best album. So
Okay, favorite songs. Let's do it.
For me, it was the end of the line, the second
I
one.
like that song.
and
a lot.
one, yeah.
Another
That was a
top
good
3
one.
song. Jamie?
it used to be The Day That Never Comes. I'm not really sure if I
That
still.
song's badass.
That
I'm not
song's
sure
really
if I
good.
still. This is my favorite still, but like kind of. Like
You-
definitely for nostalgic reasons was my
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
The-
Cyanide is a close second.
The the live show that comes with that song is fucking insane, and they do it a lot now.
And the music video.
And the music video is pretty good.
Yeah, it was weird though. The
Fucking
ending of
goosebumps.
that music video was kind of like, what the fuck? Because the guy comes out with the jumper cables, like, oh, I need some help. And they're like, oh, okay.
Well, they're afraid that they'll fucking kill him, you know, because they already lost a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. Tyler?
Favorite? Yeah, I'd still say Broken Beat and Scar.
Oh yeah, you already say that.
I just say that. Yeah.
Good job.
The song has like my top 5 favorite songs from Metallica. 3 of them, I think.
This
Yeah.
album?
or yeah, 3 of the top 5 songs that I like from them. No, 2.
Oh.
2.
2 of them? Okay.
I honestly can't remember the Judas Kiss.
No.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, that's one of the weaker songs on the album. Definitely.
They were trying to make it popular, but
Bro, the end of the line is so good.
End
Is that
of
your favorite?
Yeah, it's my favorite.
it is a really good song.
That's really
I think
good.
All Nightmare Long, hands down, favorite
That's a
Metallica
good,
song.
That's a pretty good
I'm
thing.
gonna hunt you down all nightmare long.
Just because I've heard the other ones so many times.
Yeah.
I guess
yeah.
that's a biased opinion.
Yeah,
but like,
All Nightmare Long's a badass
it's a
song.
such a good song.
When I first listened to this album, I kind of looked at that name and I was like, this is the cringiest
Yeah.
fucking title.
Have you seen the video?
No, I haven't. I bet
it
it's pretty
pretty
cool
edgelord?
though.
It's pretty edgelord.
Okay. That's
It's
not
like
surprising.
it's like this animated like drawing thing of like a scientist that discovers this bug that heals stuff like
shit.
tissue.
Oh,
and so they're
actually, I saw
using it
that, I
on,
saw
on
that,
like
yeah.
human cuts, and it's like healing itself, and they're growing like zombies.
Yeah, that shit was so
Seen that,
weird.
yeah.
because it's like the virus has been released and stuff as the solo comes in, and it's really badass.
wow.
It's a good song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of the lyrics on this album are actually pretty decent as well.
Yeah.
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 Dude, their melodies,
They d-
Metallica's melodies are insane.
They definitely.
They're very famous for a reason.
Yeah.
They
Yep.
definitely tried to go back and they put in a lot more effort than something like say like Saint Anger.
Yeah, I didn't like Saint Anger.
Saint Anger.
Harvester of Sorrow was good.
What on off Saint Anger? Or
That's
wait,
not Saint
no.
Anger. The album.
Oh yeah, I can't even remember that.
Fuck.
No,
I think they're-
Load, Reload, and Saint Anger are their worst albums.
What's the one that Fuel's on?
Load? I think.
I like that song. That's the
That's like-
one of the
that's like-
songs.
that's like their most normie song.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Their most normie song is Enter Sandman.
That's just because it's popular.
That song's so normie.
It's just because it's popular,
It's
man.
not as normie.
No,
as-
and Nothing Else Matters is really normie.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but that's a completely different style from what they do.
I
right?
guess so. Yeah, that's true.
So that's probably why it stands out as well. I know I'm defending them, but like still,
Yeah. You make a good point.
they do have some normie songs.
Yeah.
yes, they sold their souls.
Most normie
for
song.
that popularity.
They open up the Unforgiven 3 on this album with a fucking piano riff.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of unexpected, but I was like, I like the change of pace. Honestly, you know what? That song, like the first 60 seconds, is really good, and that fucking bass riff in that song is so good. But it doesn't really go anywhere.
Imagine if Metallica experimented more with different instruments.
Oh, they're
That
too
would
old
be
now, but
great.
yeah.
Too old now.
I'm just saying, if they did back in the day,
Have you seen James Hetfield's face recently? He
He's
looks
old.
badass.
Wait, he looked badass. Bro, I looked at
Badass.
a picture of him yesterday. He looked like a wrinkly old man.
He does, but when he's performing, he looks badass as fuck. Look at this
He's
shit.
an extreme
Look at
guy.
this shit. Look at his fucking mustache
He
and
still looks
everything.
pretty young.
He looks
He's
like
not
a
too old.
doughy old man.
He does look pretty
He is a
doughy.
doughy old man. What's the scar on his face?
he looks like an uncle.
I don't know. Is that a scar? Or is it just
Self-inflicted,
wrinkles?
guys.
No,
for
no,
sure.
no. Because I heard it's on this side of his
Oh
face.
shit! Yeah, you can see it.
You can't see it when he's so wrinkly, but you
Plastic
can see it when he's
surgery?
younger. No, it's not plastic surgery. He got. I think it's when their bassist died in the bus crash.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's
I
his
think
face?
because that's fire burns.
Sure, it's not that
Or
like,
it could
ghost
be-
thing that haunted them in that movie.
No, oh my god, the fucking Through the Never.
Yeah.
I watched that shit. It's pretty good.
So what, they got in a bus crash?
Oh
That's-
yeah.
yeah, you don't know?
Cliff Burton, that's his name, right?
I'm not too big on Metallica. so-
Yeah.
They were on tour, and Cliff was supposed to sleep where Kirk was sleeping, but they switched beds.
Oh,
He's
and
like,
then
no, you sleep back there.
And then
And then the bus rolled,
yeah,
and Cliff died.
The bus fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kirk is like, dude, if I had slept in that, that should have been me. It was my bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Survivor's guilt.
It's really fucked.
It is really fucked. I'm glad they kept making music after that though.
Yeah.
Who's
Who's the other bassist they had?
Yeah, they've had 3 bases. Well, I think 4 maybe.
Cliff Burton, and then the other guy who is still alive, but he just quit. 'cause
He's still alive. He quit in 2001.
He's making his own music.
It's almost like a Spinal Tap situation.
and
so
then
bassist
and then
instead of
their
drummers.
new bassist. This was his first album. This
Robert
ba-
Trujillo?
Oh, he's so good.
People are hating on him because he's not Cliff Burton, but
No
like
fucking way. He's great. He's great
good.
on this album.
He's really good.
Yeah.
The fucking I think it's in Cyanide where he has like a kind of like a little bass solo.
yeah, he
where
does
it's
have
just bass.
He's got a
It's pretty
bass solo
badass.
on that song, and it's
Have you seen his crawl? His signature crawl on stage?
He crawls.
He doesn't crawl. He like, with
Oh,
his
he kind of
bass.
like does like a
I've
duck
seen
walk.
that.
Yeah.
It's like a Fortnite dance sort of thing.
Not quite. But
Copyright.
sure. I'll find it.
Oh,
You
nice,
guys-
nice Metallica theme on the.
Oh
Google
yeah,
Chrome there.
that was like 4 years ago.
Yeah,
I had
he's always
a
had that. He's always had that.
I had a phase of Metallica, and then
It's
I
coming
stopped,
back right
and
now,
then it's
isn't it?
coming back. It is
Yeah.
coming back.
Coming back. Oh, it's coming back.
Today's episode, Alex fanboying over Metallica.
This is literally a fanboy album for me,
Yeah.
or
So,
fanboy band.
Fan person. Okay, well, let's finish the track listing,
Yes.
I suppose. Okay, Yeah, so basically the first 5 or 6 songs on this album are really fucking good. And then Unforgiven 3, I read the lyrics to that last night after listening to it. The lyrics are really nice, actually.
I haven't read them.
Really, really powerful stuff, but it's just... It's a
Not
really
as-
monotonous song. Like, all of the songs on this album work, even though they're so long, because they're all, like, split into different sections.
They changed
They
tempo and section,
changed tempos and riffs and everything throughout the
So
songs.
it's not bad in that sense.
It's not bad, but Unforgiven 3, they do not do that. It just kind of drags on, in my opinion.
I think the original Unforgiven was
It
the
goes
best
on
one.
and-
Oh, yeah,
And
for
then it
sure.
just got worse and worse. I haven't even heard that. I didn't even know there was a 3. Let's
Yeah.
be honest.
Fuck.
The majority of people do not like this, or the majority of fans of Metallica
Just don't know
do
it.
not enjoy this album. Or
I don't know why,
In
dude.
general, it's fairly like rated pretty low.
That makes it a
It's
cult
still-
classic for people who
It
like
does make it a
yeah.
classic.
It was
I-
kind of
I
a
love
return
it.
to form.
But it wasn't as because they.
But it was the form that not a lot of people liked.
Yeah.
Well, didn't they really amped it up though as their return to like the old style?
Oh, yeah.
and
And it
they just
wasn't.
couldn't deliver
Yeah.
the way that people wanted them to.
Yeah, maybe that's why people didn't like it so
Well,
much.
I mean, they got older, so like.
Yeah, but they also didn't try like all the way, right?
Yeah.
Like, cause old bands can still do thrash. Like, look at fucking Slayer.
Yeah.
Like, they're pretty old and they're.
Yeah, there's none of like on Master of Puppets. There's none of like the absolute like the shredding on the guitars that they do. Like,
I don't know, bro. I don't like when people hold artists back from trying new shit.
I guess
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
And like you have to stick to your old style.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
don't believe in that.
yeah.
That's kind of a dumb mentality, but the issue is like when you say that you're gonna return
Well,
to
yeah.
form, but then you don't.
Yeah, I
like,
guess
as
so.
much as people want. When
If
you
it was
build
like if they said it was like a
expectations-
new take on our old shit,
Yeah, that
then
would-
that would have been fine.
Yeah, but the issue is that when you promise something, you have to deliver well, or else people get upset.
But I was reading about the album and it did
It sold very well.
It
well.
sold very
Yeah.
well, and critically, I'm pretty sure it was pretty well received.
Yeah, like
But-
5 awards or something.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
in general,
12 nominations.
most people don't really.
It's not on par with their like
Yeah.
earlier classic albums,
Yeah.
right? It's not a fucking Master of Puppets or Ride the Lightning or
Or kill 'em all.
Kill 'Em All. Yeah.
The album marked the highest first week sales for the group since 1996's
Oh yeah.
Load.
Well, of course, it's
Load sold well?
Yes, because it wasn't yet. People didn't realize what it was.
How
yet.
bad it was, yeah.
Yeah. Because then Reload was bad, and Saint Anger was fucking terrible.
Some Kind of Monster and Saint Anger are okay songs.
How many
But they're
albums
just-
do they have?
They're-
A
They
lot.
got 9, I think.
No, more.
No, it's more than 9.
Way more.
Oh wait, no, this is their 9, so they got 10 then, right? Because there's one they
There's
released
whatever something.
Self-Wired to Self-Destruct or Hardwired to Self-Destruct.
That's a good album. I like it.
These no. It was still
1,
trying.
2, 3.
Hardwired to Self-Destruct kind of returned to form even more, but not.
Did they? I haven't.
Or they attempted a little bit more.
Okay.
11, 12, 13, 14.
I don't think those are. studio
Yeah, these
albums.
aren't. These
Okay,
are
yeah. So
acoustic
they got-
acoustic metal.
Oh god, they got
Yeah, these-
10 albums. We're
These
going
are
with
these
that.
are live albums.
Oh, yo,
Yeah.
they did the Spawn soundtrack.
What's the Spawn soundtrack?
Yeah, actually?
Spawn, yeah, you go one more.
Oh, I see that.
Spawn.
That's pretty
Spawn
cool.
bonus disc.
Remember how cool
Oh, Through the
Spawn
Never was also an
guys?
album. Oh, it was also live though. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was
Well, I'll tell you how many studio albums they have.
10ish.
It's 10.
They have 10, yeah.
Yeah,
10
yeah.
studio albums,
Yeah.
3 EPs.
There's a lot of people getting pissed off at James Hetfield because he couldn't downpick Master of Puppets anymore. 'Cause he has
Oh,
like
man.
fucking arthritis because he's been playing for so long.
So he needs to get the surgery.
So people are like this is pissing me off that he's not doing it right. It's like, well,
Who
let the guy.
fucking cares if
It
he still
sounds
plays the
good.
song?
Let the guy like do his thing. He's old.
I mean, yeah, and if you really want to hear it the way you remember it, just listen to the fucking album.
Listen to
Yeah.
the original song.
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't know,
you go
man.
to a live show, you can't expect them to be the exact same as when they were young.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. But even like his voice is getting much better now. He had a phase where it wasn't good, but now it's getting so much better.
Yeah, he's doing some more vocal work. I think
A lot.
people also aren't exactly happy with that, though, because it's not...
Because his voice is getting better. It's
Yeah.
getting more true to like the '90s style. He's going back to like the yelling and the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
Didn't
so,
he, like,
yeah.
blow out his, like, vocal cords
I
at some
think he
point
had
or something?
something to do with that. Yeah.
And because he didn't, like... I don't know what you do, like, whatever, vocal exercises, you know?
Yeah.
He just
beforehand.
ran him to the ground because
Yeah.
he didn't warm up.
That's what I mean. I didn't warm up or anything, and
That's insane.
then he sucked.
And then he sucks.
Just absolutely hating on this dude. Okay, I see how it is.
Let's go. Fuck James.
Fuck you, Jamie.
Fuck James Hetfield.
I'm not the one saying fuck James Hetfield here. Why are you aiming at me?
Why are you saying fuck James Hetfield? Why you got such a vendetta against him?
Yeah, true. You're just jealous
Yeah, you're jealous.
because you got
I
cooler
am.
tattoos.
I don't have any tattoos.
Jesus.
It's not a very high bar.
My body is a temple. I am a clean slate.
You don't put a bumper sticker on a Cadillac, boys.
Or you do. No comment.
Nope.
What was I gonna say? I had a point I was gonna make. I don't know. Good album.
All right, I'm gonna make a point.
Okay,
the
make a
production
point.
on this album fucking sucks.
Rick Rubin, no.
Yeah, Rick Rubin, he's a good producer.
He's like one of the best producers, especially for hip hop.
but he fucked up
For
on this
hip-hop.
album.
He should just made it hip hop.
Yeah, why didn't they rap?
Why didn't they rap on
What are
this
they
album?
doing?
Yeah, honestly, they have 4 unreleased songs that they played live apparently a few times.
God
Called
bless Tyler.
Just a Bullet Away, Hell and Back, Hate Train, and Rebel of Babylon.
Apparently they recorded like 14 or 15 songs for this album.
Yeah.
And then narrowed it down to 10. Thank God.
Yep.
I don't know how I'd feel about this album. It feels like 2
Well, yeah.
hours long.
If it was like 2.5 hours long.
Damn, bro. This shisha hotbox this bitch.
Dude.
Damn.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Hotboxed.
Look past the blankets. It's foggy in here.
Oh my God.
Way to give away our setup, boys.
I mean, it's in our photo.
It is
I
in our
guess it
photo.
is,
That's
yeah.
It
true.
is.
Anyways,
Let's be honest.
production on this album fucking sucks. I was reading about this. Apparently, in order to make the album sound as loud as possible, you just compressed the sound down, so there's absolutely no fucking like
Quiet pieces.
quiet parts. It's all the same volume. Like, okay, here's how I was imagining it in my head.
I'm gonna have to compress the fuck out of this because you're yelling.
Yeah, I am yelling. I'm
No,
yelling.
well, you're gonna make it louder then.
I'm
just like
fucking
Rick
mad.
Rubin.
Yeah, you're gonna have to compress
No, you
the shit out.
compressing makes
Yeah, I know.
the high ends.
I'm
Okay.
joking.
Yeah, exactly,
Goddamn.
man. And that's what they did on this album.
They
So
were
now you
saying
can crank this
something-
album all the way and it doesn't peak your sound system. He fixed all the issues that you could ever have.
Yeah, but that's the point of metal, isn't it? It's to just destroy everything.
Here's what it felt like when I was listening to it. I was noticing it. It felt like a fucking like
Wall.
one-dimensional recording. All right, I listened to this whole album, and just while you're listening to it, it just sounds like something's off, and you can't really put your finger on it because you're listening to the song, and it's like, okay, well, it's music, but it just sounds off. It doesn't sound as dynamic as it should. And then you go listen to like literally any other album that's better produced than this one, and you're like, oh my god, it makes such a world of difference just having more difference in the fucking volume, you know?
If you're reading it here, it says something. Okay, it says
The
Fuck.
loudness war.
yeah, due to an excessively compressed dynamic range leading to an audible distortion. Explains that this is a result of the loudness war. And if you search the loudness war, it says refers to the trend of increasing audio levels in recorded music, which refers to audio fidelity
Yep.
and, according to many critics, listener enjoyment.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So the louder it is, the more you enjoy it.
No, the less you enjoy it,
Oh,
So
really?
basically, it's like in order
So
to
it-
make this album as loud as they
which
could,
reduces.
like the
Compress the
quiet
fuck out of
quiet
it,
parts
yeah.
are a lot less quiet. So
So wait, why would you want to make your albums louder if people enjoy it less if it's louder?
Well, no.
because it's Metallica, it's got to be loud.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember when they got exposed for being a bunch of like whiny babies in that documentary, that tour documentary?
Yeah.
Metallica.
Yeah,
Wait, were they? Who was the band that said that they could only have brown M&Ms?
I think that's Metallica.
No.
It may have been.
It may have been.
No, they were definitely, their writers were like really strict and they get upset all the time and they argue and they're all like, this isn't the way I want and I'm a superstar.
Yeah,
That's because back then they were doing a lot of alcohol and drugs.
that's true.
Sure.
Now
but
they're
it's-
fine,
That was also the
I-
trend back then to be a fucking whiny artist.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so.
I guess.
But like, no, I'm pretty sure I read something about how like that,
Yeah.
whichever band it was that had the brown
they,
M&Ms
they were
thing.
like, you have to do brown M&Ms.
But it was because that was in like their security thing. So if they showed up and there was a bowl of M&Ms, but it was like a bunch of different ones, they
knew
know.
that people didn't take the correct precautions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's kind of smart, I guess. But
Then again, I mean, you just don't show up with that. You're like, yeah, sorry, no M&Ms. We read the rider. We're not doing that work. Have fun, buddy.
Or you just get brown M&Ms.
Or you give them only the purple Skittles that look kind of brown, and then you really freak them out when they go for a bite, and they're like, oh, what the fuck?
Was it Skittles back then?
yeah, it's been Skittles for a long time, I think.
God damn.
I literally didn't know Skittles existed until I moved to Canada. The
What?
second time.
The second
Well,
time
that's
you moved to
because
Canada?
you were-
I never had Skittles. They have them now. When I went there last, they had them, but
Yeah, it's because
Okay.
they're catching up to the modern world. You guys start blowing down your castles for
Fucking-
like houses or what?
fuck no. It's history.
They're still living in sod
I'm
houses.
so glad we live in North America where the history of this land has been completely erased by colonialism.
Yeah, it's so great,
I mean,
guys.
the history of modern Canada is like 150 years old.
Yeah.
My neighbor's house is 350 years old.
What?
Yeah.
In your neighborhood?
No, not in Canada, in Romania.
Okay.
It's one of those old fucking like little townhouses.
Yeah,
with,
and then
like,
it's
slate
tiny
and brick. It's quaint.
It's a quaint.
But he's got like 2 meters.
No heating.
We're in
it's
Europe now.
It's only got wood stove and everything.
So what you're saying is less than ideal living conditions.
Yeah,
Okay.
but history.
Less than ideal living.
That's basically Europe summarized.
So it's like you like bump into the wall, and a little black plague comes out, and you're like, whoo!
Oh my
that was
god,
close.
it's history.
It's historical.
That's like
those
saying
two
the fucking Romans wiping their ass with a sponge on a stick is fucking unsuitable living conditions.
No, that
I mean, it's saying doing that nowadays is.
They're not doing it nowadays.
That's probably pretty enjoyable.
Let's do
he
that all
has
the time.
electric heating now. He just didn't before.
wiping your ass with a stick. Could you imagine that?
Could you imagine not being given toilet paper? Like some cultures don't have toilet paper. And
Could you imagine shitting on the toilet up the hill and then walking down to your house and watching your shit flow right by you on the road?
Why would you do that?
Because they
On
had
the
plumbing
road?
on the side of the road.
Yeah, but why would you go uphill to your house? Like why
Why would you-
So the
Why would
poop
you not
water
shit
gets
on the-
velocity.
Why wouldn't you shit on the other side of the hill so you don't have to watch your
Why
shit?
wouldn't you
come to your
shit
house?
downstream?
You don't want to watch your shit
Well, no.
downstream?
Okay, so their bathrooms were lifted up a bit higher,
Okay.
so the poop would have velocity, so it could go away.
Oh, they didn't just make you blow into the toilet?
What the fuck are we
They got
talking
That's
about?
how-
mouthpiece
The old
of their-
Romans.
The original toilets. Yeah, they just blew
But-
really hard into it.
But the Romans and the Greeks were the first to have plumbing, and
That's
I mean,
true.
if you
And aqueducts.
And aqueducts.
aqueduct, yeah,
Yeah, that
a
was
major thing.
Rome's big thing. Is that
Imagine
they had
getting
a,
your aqueducts mixed up and you think you're getting your water and you're getting sewage.
You're getting poop.
Yeah.
No, they didn't have
Yikes.
poopy ducts.
Well, how did
They just had like a little plumbing on the side of the road that went to a storage basin far away from their city.
a poop storage?
Poop storage.
Yeah, that's
well,
where-
eventually just turn into fertilizer. I mean, what's the problem?
If you needed to, if you
All the
needed,
disease.
if you needed to buy some poop, you just went to the.
The Romans
The Ro-
block the plumbing a little bit and just piles up against your hand.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And they
Oh,
use
my
sponges.
garden's
you go
suffering.
and you slap
Just
someone.
scoops it out of the
Exactly, it's like fertilizer delivery system.
And you could.
You just wait in the morning when everybody's taking their dump and you
like,
just
oh!
start shoveling literal shit onto your garden.
Shoveling poop.
You
I mean,
know?
it probably wouldn't smell as bad as these days because all the processed, like, and all the chemicals and stuff make your shit smell worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, those guys used to pretty much drink beer
Keto
and
diet.
eat meat, so that's all they did.
Olive oil.
Well, not beer. It was like fermented water
There's
with
wine.
stuff in it.
Fermented
Wine and
water.
Rome.
I guess. So.
Fermented water.
Water that's has something that fermented in
Stagnant
it.
water.
Oh,
You can
God.
really taste the age in this one.
So y'all want to go down the line and like favorite song, least favorite song?
I think
Yeah,
you're-
let's do that.
Okay,
we already
least
did that,
favorite
but
song.
let's.
We've talked about a lot of bullshit.
We've already gone over
Least
that.
favorite song. Let's do the least favorite song.
All right, Unforgiven 3, least favorite.
I agree.
It's either Unforgiven 3 or
Honestly,
the
tracks-
what's it, Suicide and
tracks
Redemption.
7 through 8, or sorry,
Yeah,
tracks
7 through 10.
7 through 10, all forgettable.
I mean, majority thumbs down. For
Majority
those
thumbs down.
Judas Kiss was alright, but that was and
I
My
don't
Apocalypse.
Even, I don't even. Well, My Apocalypse is aight, but
I
like
like it.
you couldn't save it after that travesty ahead of it.
True.
Yeah. I mean, Suicide and Redemption. Like, I kind of like what they were trying to go for with that song. I think.
But at the same time, was the suicide part like the bad bits, and the redemption was like the middle part?
I kind of. Yeah.
Ooh.
Except it doesn't make because it was suicide, redemption, and suicide again. So
Yikes.
I don't understand what Suicide and Redemption means either, because like.
Well,
it's-
yeah, you want to kill yourself, and then you get like, oh, this is so good, and then you're like, well, I'm
no,
gonna,
it's
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
actually
redeem
do it this
yourself
time.
after dying. It's like you come back as a savior
Well,
because you redeemed yourself.
Do you guys know who Etika is?
Yes.
Yeah, rip.
Rest in
Rest
peace. Rest in peace.
Did you know Attica before?
Let's
No.
give it a
I knew him because of 2B2T.
Yeah.
His new series.
let's give it a moment of silence, boys.
Moment of silence.
Dude, that video.
All right, moment over.
Great moment of silence there, Eliah.
No, for real, rest in peace, though.
That
Rest
video
in
was
peace.
sad.
That video was
like,
sad.
The video right before.
Yeah.
Okay, I was reading about him, and apparently he had like really bad mental breakdowns, and he posted
Dude,
porn on his
yeah.
channels, and then got him like deleted.
The last 8 months that he was alive, he was like getting some weird shit.
But he was
some
always
weird spiritual
happy.
shit.
Like he was always hyper and shit. I don't
He was
know.
hyper, but
That's
he was-
like-
So was Robin Williams,
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
The fame got to
People-
him, yo.
A
The
lot
fame
of people
got to
that
him.
act like super happy are not.
Yeah.
like me.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't help that he started a war on Minecraft's oldest anarchy server, and people were just like calling
Dude,
him out.
Oh,
is
yeah.
toxic. It's
It is toxic as fuck.
We should go on it.
Yeah, good luck waiting. It's 900 people wait line. It fucking takes
you know what
hours.
We'll do? We'll ping the fuck out of their server till it goes down. Then we'll be the first.
Oh no,
one
it has
when they-
protection. Dude, hacks are allowed. You can do whatever the fuck you want to it. It's
You just-
protected over everything.
You just set up a doxing service where anybody that logs in, you just figure out where they live.
No, you can't do that. But people like if they see terrain generation, people can trace that down millions of blocks away. It's insane.
Wait, so they don't give a fuck though?
No, they don't. It's anarchy. Literally no rules except there's some things that are banned for the sake of the server, like
Like what?
Lytras and stuff. So you can't fly like ridiculously far distances and crash the server by loading in chunks.
Okay.
People don't just do that.
No.
Oh.
Because the hacked client could make you fly like thousands of blocks a second.
Why don't you just zoom crash the server?
That's what people were doing. That's why they banned Elytras.
Oh, so you can't like you
can't find one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't use them.
Oh,
You can't
that's
hack one into existence.
No.
Okay, wait. Anyway,
Anyway, sorry.
it. Anyway, all right.
Least
well,
favorite song. You
Repetitive.
said Suicide Redemption, Unforgiven. Jamie,
I
Unforgiven.
I said.
No, I said Unforgiven. He said Suicide Redemption.
Oh, sorry. Eliah?
I say Cyanide. Is my least favorite.
Yes,
Wow,
I.
I thought that was a decent song.
I didn't like it the first time I listened to it, and I listened to it again, and I was like, okay, it's pretty good. I like it because
I don't know. I didn't like Cyanide. It sounded corny.
It is a little corny, yeah.
I mean, that
It
is
is.
kind of Metallica though these days.
Yeah, they're
Little-
kind of edgelord.
No, the end of the line and All Night Long is so bad.
All Night Long is the most. It's pretty edgelord.
I was
It
playing
is
CS. I
so
felt like
edgy.
a fucking badass.
I like All
Listen,
Night
look who
Long.
listens to music when he plays CS when he's by himself, but when you try and put music on Discord, he gets upset.
Bro, I was like deathmatch.
This is some personal beef right
in,
here.
in comp, it's different.
Okay, all right, it's
Yeah,
different.
you can't have music in comp, bro.
Alex,
if you're taking it
You need to
seriously.
hear fucking
What is
footsteps.
what is your least favorite song?
Least favorite song? Unforgiven.
Yeah,
I
all
agree
right.
with that one.
You have a least favorite song on here?
Yeah, Unforgiven.
Wow.
And
You're
Suicide
You don't
Redemption.
just beat your meat over this?
Totally fanboying over this album.
No, just the album cover.
God.
The
Yeah.
the
Oh, the album cover is really cool too.
It's actually, I thought
I'm
that was
glad.
a very good album.
I'm glad that
It
we're
was.
finally
What is the
fucking
album
doing an
cover?
album with a nice, good album cover.
Oh,
album covers
Did you
we've had.
tie the modem out?
Yeah, I was about to
Bro, you
say.
didn't think that was the best album cover ever made?
I just
Good
edited
lord.
that yesterday.
I'm sorry. I watched. I saw that fucking thumbnail and I was immediately just like, this looks like shit. We look like this is like the most amateur looking podcast, but it's not our fault. It's just because of his horrible album.
Same with
cover.
Rodriguez, though. Let's be honest.
Yeah, Rodriguez not great either. But this album cover looks pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
It's called Death Magnetic, and it's a coffin with magnet line things
They
around it.
were talking about it somewhere about the photo. It was taken by some like dead
yeah,
artist.
there's a photo about what's his face, the guy from Alice in Chains.
Yeah. You're right. I
No.
don't remember where it was.
You gotta scroll up. It's in the
Which section?
title.
Title?
Yeah.
Kirk Hammett played a role in this.
Lane Staley. That's his name. Yeah.
The picture was there for a long time, said Hammett. I think it pervades James's psyche.
Psyche.
Fuck what off.
Can't read.
Did you just say fuck
what off?
Who's
Fuck
James?
right off. I meant James Hetfield.
James Hetfield.
The lead
what,
guitarist.
what about his psyche? Like, what is the picture?
It's the
I don't
the
know. Well, that's
fucking
kinda like-
coffin, magnet
Oh.
coffin.
Yeah. No.
Because-
Not that picture. It's a picture of Lane Staley that they're referring to in that quote, but like kind of like themes of like death. Pretty much pervade this whole
I
album.
see.
Wondering why someone with Staley's talent would choose to use drugs so heavily and die so young. Hetfield started writing a song based on his questions. The song "Rebel of Babylon." That was one of the unreleased
And
ones.
not on this album.
Sorry, how do you pronounce that second word there?
Babylon.
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 Alright. Fuck you, James Hetfield, alcoholic.
Babylon.
Fucking edgelord over here.
No.
Like,
Oh.
no.
And he plays Reaper in Overwatch. Am I right?
James Hetfield. What?
That's pretty cool.
His
He's
voice?
an edgelord. I said he plays.
Oh.
Your
Word.
joke. God
Okay.
damn it. Alright.
I think the solos of this album need a separate section to talk about it, because Senor Kirk Hammett really uses that whammy pedal a lot.
Oh, he does.
You mean whammy bar?
No, it's a pedal. It's a distortion effect pedal.
You mean like a wah pedal?
Yeah,
Wah-wah
wah
pedal.
pedal,
that's what I
not a
meant
whammy
to
pedal.
Sorry.
God damn.
He also has
Ouch!
one of those too. Get out of
He
here.
also uses that. I love the interplay of the guitars on this album. I think that's really, really well done.
Yeah, they've always worked well together.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he's Rolling Stones like #1 lead guitarist or something.
No, he's not.
Zach Wild is.
Oh no, not
Pretty sure.
sorry. Top 3 or top 10 or something.
Whatever,
Kirk Hammett
probably
is.
in
Probably
top
like top
10.
10.
Was, and now he's old.
They are very, very good at playing their instruments. Let's put it
They
that
are.
way.
I mean, they've been playing them for their whole lives.
For like 40
Let's be
years.
honest, you know.
God.
Jesus.
I can't imagine.
Jesus.
But I mean, they still love it.
They
Do
do.
they?
Good for them. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wonder what their fingers look like.
Weird.
Probably just hardened. Fucking callous skin.
Callous as fuck.
It's like
You
whatever
like-
his name is from Black Sabbath, Tony Iommi with the thimbles.
Really?
Yeah, because he cut off his fingers.
Oh,
Cut off
fuck.
the tips of his fingers. And the day that
When
they
did
got
he do that?
signed,
What?
he,
Cut them
he was
off,
at
what?
a machine. This is
Oh.
Tony.
By
He was at
accident
like
on
a
purpose.
what is it, like a car parts factory or whatever, and they're pressing stuff, like, you know, an 8
Yeah.
Mile, when it's like
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
down,
yeah.
and he got his fucking fingers in there, so he had to use, it's like thimbles with leather on them, and it's like extreme pain for him to play.
Really?
Yeah.
But he still does.
That's pretty fucking
And
metal.
he's really
But he
fucking
still
good.
does it. That's badass.
That's so
fucking-
metal.
Yeah.
That's so metal. That's so metal.
Agreed. That's pretty sick. Okay.
Well, should we do ratings now?
Oh yeah, ratings.
So,
I
yeah.
forgot about that. I was
All
gonna
right,
say
Alex, you go first. This is your album.
9.2.
Nice.
9.2 is a good rating.
This hits
Wait,
right
no,
in
no, no.
Alex's childhood.
Let me like think about the bad songs on this.
Yeah.
Probably like an 8.5 then if I'm
Rose-colored
including.
glasses over here.
Yeah, no. If I'm thinking just the first 6-7 songs that I like,
If it was just the first 6 songs,
and the other one, the last one, the very last one. What's it called? Fuck, I had it right up here.
My Apocalypse.
My
My
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. If it was up to Cyanide and then My Apocalypse, just 7 songs, it'd be good.
Okay.
But yeah, 8.5, including the bad songs.
Okay. Okay.
Tyler.
My turn. I give this one a 6, maybe leaning more towards a 5.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's
No, that's okay.
that's my opinion.
I respect
Yeah, fucking honestly, if the production on this album was better, it would probably be like a full 1 or 2 points higher for me. Honest to God, it just it fucking
Production
ruined,
Rick Rubin ruined it for you.
Rick Rubin ruined this album.
Just like that song with Eminem that he did recently, not recently.
Oh, I
like 2
love
years
that
ago.
song.
What song?
That song, you
What's
mean
it
that
called?
Because
album?
we're gonna rock this house until
Oh,
the
Berserk?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
That
song,
song's so
it was
good.
so annoying because he did the fucking Beastie Boys like thing
The video's
at the
so
end
good.
of every line. Like, who the fuck does that, bro?
Bro,
Like-
oh my god, I love that song, bro. That song hits right
Rick
in the
Rubin
childhood.
does.
That's
'cause he don't
that
give a
song.
fuck.
I was like, Eminem's back! Hey!
He's not back.
He's not back.
No,
not back.
no.
It's kind of dead. Let's be honest.
Eminem's dead as fuck.
Yeah.
Kamikaze is the best album he's
Oh
ever.
my god, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh wow, what's your
I just-
rating?
I hate that
Okay.
album.
Give us your number.
For Metallica, 6. Because one, I'm not that big of a metal fan.
All right.
Okay.
Metal.
But the music on it was good. Like the songs that I do like are really good.
Yes.
I was
Jamie gives it a 3.
6.2.
God damn it, bro!
Alright,
Fuck.
cool.
It was the bad songs brought it down quite
Yeah.
a bit, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
production.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really notice the production, but now that you mention it, yeah, I definitely notice it.
Yeah, I mean,
You
like,
don't notice it when you're listening to it, man.
I still
but
think this is it's above average. Like
It
a
is above
6.2 is above
it
a
is
5,
above.
and a
It
5
is above
is
average. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I thought it was a good. It's underrated. I
You
think.
sound like me trying to justify my bad marks.
Yeah.
51. At least I passed.
I mean, yeah. That's what C's get degrees.
Oh my god.
This is
Then halfway through the semester, D's get degrees, and then I guess McDonald's is always hiring.
yeah.
No, sucking D's makes degrees.
Sucking D's makes degrees.
I was really trying there.
Is
I
that
really
how you're
tried.
Good
passing
try,
school
good
right
try.
now?
Yeah.
Kids would flirt with my teachers at school.
Was it?
Boy or girls.
Was it you that did
flirting
that
with
too?
boys? Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
my
you
gym
flirted
teacher
with-
was hot as fuck.
Wait,
Yeah,
the
the boys?
girls, the chicks were
Like,
flirting
oh,
with the
yeah.
dude teachers?
Oh yeah.
Yikes.
Oh yeah. This one girl like was
Why
like
is that
waiting
more
in
yikes than
line.
if it was the guys flirting with the girls?
Because guys just flirt. in
This
general.
one girl's waiting in line to hand in her test, and she was like had a lollipop in her mouth, and she was like flirting with the teacher so hard. I was just watching.
Do you think anything got plowed by the teachers?
One teacher sent a dick pic to my
Oh, what?
to a sister that he used to teach
What?
of a friend of mine.
Did he get in trouble?
Well,
No.
it's no use to
Because
teach, it's fine.
yeah, she was like 18, so
Oh, okay.
That's just kind of a fucky thing.
it was weird.
It's
yeah.
weird. Yeah, it's like
At least he waited till she was 18.
Yeah, well, well,
the problem is he probably had thoughts of it before she was 18.
Probably.
he's pretty young. He's a pretty young teacher.
But let's be honest here. It doesn't matter if it's a thought as long as he doesn't act on it. Right?
What did
Okay, okay,
I've
Alex.
thought about killing myself, let's be honest.
I mean, everybody
Haven't we
has.
all?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
We'll just hit a little dark note here.
Hasn't every human, but
I mean, there's some people that don't.
Do you know, okay, have you
those are
ever
too dumb.
have you ever experienced the thing where you're like on a balcony that's really high up and then
And
you're
then
like
you just
looking
wanna
over the
jump?
edge and you're kind of just like I want to step further?
Yeah.
Not for any like suicidal reason.
Hell
It's just
no,
like the
I'm
feeling I
scared.
get in my gut. It's
Ugh, I'm
weird.
scared,
It's
bro.
very very
I'm afraid
weird.
of heights.
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
I'm not really like I don't get people that are afraid of heights when they're on a hill. Like people go on the ski.
No,
What?
Hills chill. Hills
People
chill.
like on a ski hill and they're like, it's so high up. And I'm like, yo, it's a fucking hill. You
That's
can walk.
not. Yeah, that's fine.
That's what.
Ladders though, for me, I can't climb ladders no matter how fucking tall they are. Ladders scare the shit out of me.
Do you are you okay with airplanes?
Yep.
Airplanes aren't really.
that's
I could
weird.
skydive. I could skydive easy.
Oh, I could do
Yeah.
skydive
But
too.
to climb a ladder or to like do some shit like
That'd be
that,
pretty
like,
scary.
I'll be honest, I've been on some really sketchy ladders and it's not a good feeling.
Yeah,
Especially if
the
you're up there, your
ladders.
knees start shaking. It's like, holy fuck.
Yeah, or looking over something like fuck.
Your body starts like overcompensating for how unstable it is, and you start shaking it more because you're just like.
Yeah.
Well, no, but your knees get weak because they're trying to balance you, and then
My
all of a
s-
sudden they just like start giving out. It's
My
like,
stomach drops. I'm like,
oh, you'd be fun roofing with me.
oh hell no, that shit would fuck me up. Okay.
You get used to it. Okay.
Well,
I think
I guess also it turns out Drake does not own the Lakers. I was wrong about that one.
Yeah.
Let's go, Jay.
So Jamie
I mean,
has
Drake
to.
still sucks,
Jamie
but-
has to do a formal apology to Eliah right now.
I'm sorry, Eliah, but Drake still sucks.
Keep going. I want to hear it.
That was the formal apology.
That was the okay. Good
and
enough. Good enough.
Eliah, he's
So
gonna
how did it go listening to Legendary Classics
It was
Volume
great.
1?
I liked it.
Yeah. What'd you give it out of 10 now?
A fucking 2.
Oh yeah. Still.
Have you listened to the whole thing?
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
You did?
Yeah, it was okay.
Still a 2?
Okay.
Finally,
It was okay. I don't know what I
Still a
rated it
2?
last time. I don't know if I rated it a 2.
you
or not.
rated it too.
I can't even remember.
Why would you keep it a 2 though if you liked it?
True.
Well, I didn't really like it.
Oh.
Rip.
Okay, well, there
Yeah.
you go. Is
At least you listened to all of it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay.
Goodbye.
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 Nothing.
outro,
Nothing
yep.
else.
All right, well,
Um,
thanks for listening to the podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends.
Send us
I'll phone him.
Send us dick pics, and
No.
we'll review them
Yes.
on the next episode.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we need to.
No dick pics. I want titty pics.
We need to,
Yeah, send
Oh
us.
wait, no, we don't do that. Never mind.
do what?
I was gonna say figure out the next album, but we don't do that on the.
We
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
do that on air, you stupid.
I know. Okay, fuck you. Like.
Just look for the
Breaking the
next
fourth
one.
wall.
What?
I mean,
We're not like
isn't
characters.
The idea of a podcast basically is to continuously break the fourth wall.
That's
like,
kind of it.
Yeah,
You're
true.
talking. Who are we talking
I
to?
love podcasts.
We're talking to the
We're talking
audience.
to each other, guys.
So
we are
natural.
talking to each other.
Yeah, we are talking to each other actually.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Well, all right. Peace out.
it's been great.
Yeah.
It's been a wild ride. Check back next Friday. Leave a comment with album suggestions? ?
What? We already have our list. What
Yeah,
are you trying
but-
to do? You trying to throw
Yeah,
off our
but-
list?
But if the viewers want us to do something,
If we have requests, okay.
we'll add it to the list and it'll be randomly selected among ours.
Yes.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Peace out.